guys, so this look is a Bride of Frankenstein with a modern twist. So I'm gonna start off with prepping my face with the Porefessional primer by Benefit. And then I'm gonna apply a full coverage foundation mixed with a white color just to make my complexion a bit lighter than it normally is, but I didn't want it to be completely white. To cover up the ends of my brows, I used a wax and then I just removed any excess. And then I sealed it with a wax sealer, I think it's called. And then I'm just gonna cover it up with some foundation and some concealer. To highlight a bit, I'm gonna use a white color, the same that I mixed with my foundation, and I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, just where you want to highlight. And then just blend everything in with your foundation brush. And then I'm just gonna set everything in place with a loose translucent powder. For this whole look, I use a palette from Morphe. I'm gonna list it down below, it's amazing. So I used this grayish color just to mark out where I wanted the brows to be. And then I went in with a cake liner from Makeup Store. So you could use any eyeliner that you like, but I decided to use this one. I mainly used it on the outer part of my brows, but I also went in a bit on the inner part as well, just to make everything blend together. And then I carved out my brows with the white cream color as well, just to make them really sharp. And then I blended everything out, but then when I was done, I thought it was a bit too white, so I went in with a beige kind of eyeshadow just to neutralize the white a bit. And then I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to set my brows in place. And for my eyes, I decided to go for a really smoky look. I didn't want it to be too perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought a smoky eye would look good with this. So I just took this eyeliner and put it all around my eyes, in my waterline and in my, yeah, just everywhere. Make sure that you look like a panda and you're fine. I then went in with this black shadow from the same Morphe palette and I put it on top of the eyeliner, and I started to blend everything out because you needed to blend a hell of a lot since our base is so light and the shadow is super black. So yeah, just take your time and blend everything. I started to wing it out as well because I wanted the eyeshadow to match the brows that I had. I went in with a lighter shade as well just to make it easier to blend. I then went in with a matte white eyeshadow just to highlight my cheekbones and my nose. So I really wanted my face to look sharp, I don't know. Then some mascara and a pair of falsies. These are from Sephora and they are amazing. So for the stitches and for her scars, I used a lip liner from MAC called Nightmoth. It is beautiful. So I just marked out very lightly where I wanted the stitches to be. So I had a few from my mouth, and then a bit on my forehead, and yeah, just where you want to put them, really. And then when you're done and happy where they are, you could just make them a bit more prominent. And to shade the scars, you just need this purple eyeshadow from the same Morphe palette again. And then to make the stitches, just use the Nightmoth pen. And then just put some dots on the ends, put some shading around, and you're done. Just use the Nightmoth lip pencil to fill in your lips. And I didn't know what lipstick to use, but I decided to use this MAC lipstick. It's called, I don't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna list it down below. It is beautiful if you want a really vampy lipstick. And I want my lips to be a bit more matte, so I decided to put a bit of loose translucent powder on top of my lipstick. I had forgotten to contour my face, so I just gotta do it right here with a really cool toned bronzer. And I'm also gonna contour my nose with that. And then just to make this look a bit more 2015, I used the liquid metal from Illamasqua in the color Surge, and I used this on my inner corners and on my Cupid's bow, and I thought that this looked really cool. But if you want to keep a classy Bride of Frankenstein look, you could just skip this step. And what is a Bride of Frankenstein without some Merry Luminizer by The Balm? So I'm just gonna pop that on my cheekbones, and then this look is done. So hope that you like this look, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!